Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend DG Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Ron Mars. You are listening to the Capes and Lunatics podcast.
Previously, 2 weeks ago on Marvel Tales, your mother's a whore! That's right, kids. We warned you and we warned you, but yes, another crossover with Gamma Charge, so you know what that means. Russell's back. All right. But that's right. So you should have gone to Gamma Charge and listened to part 1 of Return of the Defenders. But now, because we're going to do part 2 right here on Marvel Tales. All right. So again, of course, it's me, Phil. And of course, that Gamma Owl himself.
Justin the Owl swooping back in for another 90s crossover review.
And again, that green door is swung open on Kentucky because Russell has joined us.
I'm back, Jack.
That needs to be a new drop.
Your daddy's got flaccid titties.
Wow! I love how Russell's like pretending he's coming up with like classy drops, and meanwhile it's just stuff he hears around town.
Oh, I could definitely say a few of those. I don't think they'd be allowed though.
Little for kick your ass. All right, kids. So yes, yes. So
I'm here
again. We're another crossover with Gamma Charge, but this time we are part 2. So
Yeah.
So this time we're doing, what is it? The Silver Surfer annual number. Hold on, let me make sure I get these numbers
Number
right.
5.
Number 5, and then Doctor Strange Sorcerer Supreme annual 2.
Both from 1992.
Yeah, so you know there's gonna be top 10 villain lists in them.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
and
God.
Because again, last episode, Justin, we did Assault on Armor City, and Darkhawk, Avengers West Coast, and Iron Man all had top 10 villains.
Darkhawk had a top 10 villain.
Half of it was like Spider-Man villains. It was like
Hobgoblin,
Venom, yeah.
Venom, Tombstone. Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to. I'm gonna try to guess as many as I can on those lists. So that'll be a fun.
List,
that'll be a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
And we were saying you're probably going to want to send in feedback or join us for a few episodes, because not only are Lilith and I doing 2 Hobgoblin episodes in November, but Justin and I are also doing Hobgoblin episodes, because
it's Mackendale.
It's Mackendale, so we're going to cover his first appearance before he's even the Hobgoblin, when he was Jack-o'-lantern.
From Machine Man.
Machine Man of all places. His first appearance was Machine Man.
I own that issue.
You do?
Yeah.
Well,
but I don't need to hear Lilith talking smack about the Hobgoblin for the 5th or 6th year in a row.
Well, sometimes it's the Green Goblin, but yeah. Well, I mean, do you love Mackendale as much as like Roderick Kingsley?
No.
Okay, so we'll she be talking smack on Mackendale this year? So
yeah, but she usually talks smack about Roddy, and I got just a little thing. Lilith, you and me held in a cell.
Present it, Lilith. Present it.
Hell in a cell.
There's a lot of glare coming off that dome of yours, squirrel nuts.
Your whole family can suck it.
I'll call my dad right now.
that magical land of Kentucky, that old magical land of Kentucky.
It's all murder, I'll tell you that.
Endless fields of Mountain Dew, which Lilith would probably like. Mountain Dew and tobacco and racism.
I don't think she likes. I don't know if she likes the regular tobacco. She likes that wacky tobacco.
She does. Yeah, we both enjoy
Yeah,
that.
which isn't legal here. So.
Oh yeah. I know, Justin. Yes, you and Lil share many common interests.
Things in common, cannabis and comics and other things starts with C.
69s.
Rock-a-doodle-doo.
Big meaty claws, right? Claws.
That's what it is. That's the C word.
She said champagne,
Exactly.
but yeah,
Coconut.
Giant-sized man thing.
that's her common interest.
Tap, tap, tapping my way downtown.
Stomp, stomp, stomping my way downtown.
It's been a busy week.
Whoa!
Too many cocks, too little time.
What is he, a farmer? No.
Rock-a-doodle-doo. I'm a sucker for a guy with a rod.
If you see me walking funny, just mind your business.
I told you to get those. I told you to get those fissures checked out.
It's so salty. Well, that escalated.
Indeed it did.
Yeah.
All right. We'll pull up the Silver Surfer annual here too, which if you listen to part 1, Marvel Limited only has part 1, which was the Hulk annual, and part 4, the Doctor Strange annual on there. So I thought for the longest time it seemed like they were all or nothing. They're like for a crossover, they either had every part or they had none of it. But
That's the hard way. Yeah,
they must have got some substandard interns scanning that stuff anymore.
They're telling us our mothers are whores.
Wow.
Yeah.
Their business practices are horse. Your mother's a whore. Spread them out. The only sack I want to be in the basement. Money sack.
I don't do cookies or toaster strudels, so.
Euphemisms. All right. Hold on. I'm going to find the Silver Surfer annual since Marvel didn't supply it.
The poor Phil's going to have to traverse on
Arrgh.
mountain malware.
I know. And then probably 20 pop-ups will show up.
20 pop-ups. Make sure you run a virus scan on your phone afterwards.
Yeah, that's
basically, I'm on my tablet, and basically all I do is read comics on this
There
anyway.
you go.
So, yeah.
You'll be all right. Yeah.
website's asking why the rum's always gone.
Wait, what? Because Lilith is there. Because Lilith loves her rum.
I've got some rum at my house, so.
All right, Silver Surfer Annual 5. I love this. I love this website though, because it gives you like the original advertisements.
The ads, yes. They
Encino Man.
Encino Man.
Oh
yes.
yeah. Oh yeah.
And all the baseball card ads.
Oh yeah, in 1990 too is like all baseball card and video game ads. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know exactly who they were pandering to. Baseball card and video game ads and half naked drawn women. You know who they were pandering to.
Yeah. In this one comic book, there's like 5 ads for baseball cards. It's ridiculous.
Then there was the Marvel trading cards.
I still have some of those. Yeah.
Yeah, and lots of toy ads. There was lots of Dungeons and Dragons ads. I always remember that one, and it's like that red dragon coming out of the background. I always like when I was reading comics, I was like, what is this Dungeons and Dragons thing? Is it a video game? No.
It looks crazy.
It's a game inside your mind.
Yes. It's the best game ever made.
Game inside your mind in your friend's basement.
That's true.
That's not the only thing in my basement.
Whoa! All right, enough about rotting corpses. All right, yeah. So Silver Surfer Annual 5 is part 3. Return to the Defenders. Writer once again Ron Mars. So he wrote.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh hell yeah!
We love Ron Mars.
Yes, artist Tom
Yeah.
Morgan, letterer.
Our favorite fridger.
Whoa!
No, I do genuinely love him.
That's all right. I always make fun of, even though we talked to him before, Jerry Conway, that and Gwen Stacy and blondes going off bridges.
Oh,
That's the original Fridger.
Yeah, he's the original fridger.
That rich white man, Norman Osborn, couldn't have no young girl showing up saying, he knocked me up. Oh, I'm sorry. We were at Con that. I'm sorry. That was just one of his fantasies. Okay.
Yeah, he might have fridged her, but he sure didn't give her the old gobbler cobbler. You know what I'm saying? He didn't give her the old goblin O face in that one.
Gobble gobble.
Goblin.
Gobble gobble.
And plopped out a couple of gray turds out of it.
Oh, jeez.
Chasm and Goblin Queen.
Out of the gooch.
Is that who Chasm and Goblin Queen are? The Gray Goblin?
No.
Oh, okay.
Chasm is Ben Riley.
That's right. Yeah.
Chasm. What a name, huh? Chasm and Goblin Queen.
Oh, yeah.
She can goblin my queen any day.
And yeah, and then they renamed Ben Riley Chasm because what they done to that character is a gaping hole.
Yeah.
It's like when they introduced Menace, and I was thinking, you can have my penis. I'm gonna be quiet now.
He's trying to create his own drops, kids. See, you can't just create a drop.
No, it's got to be in the moment.
It has to be organic, yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It has to be spur of the moment. Come on.
I'm sure we've still gotten some good ones already, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
with more to come. With more to come.
See, there's a drop right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of drops, if you're friends with Justin on Facebook, he sure dropped a drop from 10 years ago. His spread from Playgirl magazine.
Yeah,
hanging that
on the Facebooks.
Hanging that shingle out there, huh? Travelers welcome, huh?
That's right.
Justin looks like the more attractive brother of the lead singer of Disturbed in that picture.
Oh wow! Well,
yeah.
Thank you.
Oh my!
All you needed was like stupid like lip ring and a really bad goatee and
yeah, no, we're not doing
that. Oh shit! You know what? Now I'm gonna have to take that picture, save that picture, and make up like a fake album cover. Okay.
Come on, get up and get down with the dickness.
What's the? Oh no, the name of the band, Biscuit Hunter.
Biscuit Quest.
The main track, Taste the Biscuit.
The remix.
Biscuit Probe.
Whoa. Aliens got nothing on me.
I'll show you fire in the sky.
Anyway, speaking of fire in the sky, yes, this opens up with a giant hand reaching out and grabbing the Silver Surfer.
It looks like the Wild One from the Incredible Hulk annual.
Oh, I love these credits. Tom DeFalco, Sorcerer in Chief.
Oh boy.
Oh, DeFalco. But then, we open up with that. Well, that first page is a flashback to Silver Surfer explaining to Hulk and Doctor Strange what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, these first couple pages are recaps of, it's like, well, here's what Silver Surfer, here's what I was doing, and Doctor Strange is like, well, here's what we've been doing.
Here's what we were doing.
And the Hulk's like, I've lost another shirt.
Not dressed like kimchi anymore.
Yeah. He's still got those giant boots on, though.
Yeah, but they've changed color. They're blue now.
His Ugg boots. He got them apple bottom jeans. And the boots with the fur.
Smash it on the floor.
And Jennifer just comes in and is like, Bruce, what the fuck are you doing?
But yeah, we're up to like page 4, and then Doctor Strange is still recapping. Oh, there's basketball cards. Okay,
More basketball cards.
over ad. Yeah,
Basketball is my favorite sport. I like to dribble up and down the court.
and then I think this page has the most print on it of any any in the crossover.
It's basically a 2-page recap of the Namor annual.
Oh, okay.
Like told within the Eye of Agamotto.
Man, we got a lot of we've got, Agamotto and Agamemnon and
I love Silver Surfer says that he's gonna search the planet for them, and then he comes back in like 2 seconds, and he's like, no sign of them anywhere, sorry. And Hulk goes, that's impressive, didn't do us any good, but it was impressive.
Yeah.
And then Surfer goes, thank you for your thoughtful comments.
Hey, how about this, Norin? How about you go check on that dude you left in space a couple years back, and you just let him there to rot away and die and suffer, and then you can come talk to me.
In perpetual agony, yeah.
Burn. So yeah, Doctor Strange's like, yeah, we have to focus all our energies in finding Namor, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so we're on page 9 there. We're still standing around talking. And
there's a lot of conversation here in the beginning.
But then he's like, oh, well, the Hulk suggests talking to Delphi, which Doctor Strange is like, that's an idea. So he sources up a portal. And okay, in this one, Delphi is sitting there naked in front of her.
Yes.
So
for some reason, they wanted to edit it for the Incredible Hulk annual, but not for the Silver Surfer one, which is strange.
Guess they thought more people were reading that one.
Yeah, maybe.
Or was it a different editor? What, maybe with DeFalco was like, nah, put in the naked broad.
Yeah, put it, yeah.
No, chomp on that cigar. Go, no, I don't care. Put that naked broad in there.
I can totally see it. Yeah, there's a total like almost ass shot of Delphi from behind. She's like sitting in front of the pool. And
oh yeah, because they just like shade the butt crack.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
They shade the butt crack.
Yeah.
Her butt crack just doesn't exist.
Hey, the Hulk has no nipples and Delphi has no butt crack.
Right.
What agony would that be?
I can't shit.
hey! If for some guys, that's the perfect woman. She does.
Oh yeah,
That's true. Yeah,
I forgot that boys think girls don't poop. Has your son brought that up yet, Phil? Is like, do girls poop?
No. Some men don't like that. Meanwhile, Russell's in there with his fiance going, "Oh, come on, honey, you can do it! Yeah,
push!"
It's a 2-pound baby turd.
She just ate.
It's a bouncing baby boy. Now fish it out of the commode.
God. Oh.
It's still bouncing.
See, kids, when you think we're bad, it could be worse. Russell could be here every week.
Oh, you wouldn't have any listeners at that point.
Yes, we would.
No. Everyone comes for Justin anyway. Remember, it's always
everyone does come for
that
Justin.
other guy. Yeah. Whoa.
Justin's never had that problem.
Oh yeah, he was in that early 2000s boy band. Come on. Oh yeah, that album cover's getting made. All right.
Except for that one time. I think Justin knows about that one time.
Oh yeah. Well,
yeah.
Can't win them all.
Oh my!
I never have 100% track record.
I don't know. Maybe the guy hadn't come out yet. Maybe he was straight.
Yeah, straight, unquote unquote.
Oh my! Jeez. All right. So after we talk to a naked Delphi with no butt, no butthole. All right. Doctor Strange hangs up the mystical Zoom call, and then he goes, "We have a location." And then Hulk says, "Enough with the suspense. Where are we going?" And Doctor Strange says, "The middle of the Pacific Ocean." And then Hulk's like, "How am I supposed to get there? Tread water? How about a lift, guys?" And then we see the bad guys, and I'm sure page 16 is Justin's favorite because it's a chinned up Rick Jones Namor.
Yeah, that's some nice
Lord
stuff
have
right
mercy.
there.
And this young man has nipples.
Yes, in the Namor trunks too. He's wearing the Namor Speedo. Feeling it out.
How is Namor not like disregarding his duty right now to go after Delphi because she's blonde and she doesn't have a butt crack? So
the perfect woman for Namor.
And she's her powers. I mean, she's near like a small body of water when she's using her powers. So yeah,
right. She never leaves that room. Like I've never seen her leave that room with the pool in it.
I can't teach you. You're not my cousin. As I said on the first part, that whole Pantheon thing is very incestuous.
Yeah. Get off me, Dad. You're crushing my smokes.
Did George R.R. Martin create the Pantheon?
Oh, shut up. Peter David will come after him and be like, I created that. I remember years ago when Charlie and I talked to Peter David, and he was talking about Spider-Man 2099. He's like, I invented organic web shooters before that movie did. Like 10 years before that movie did.
Oh God! Well, at least you didn't say the other 2099. We don't.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I don't want you to go into convulsions again if I say 2099. The whole episode, the opening episode, you're like, oh, I can't believe what Justin made me read is.
Hello, it's time to step through the green door.
Trust me, the whole episode's going to go this way because he made me read Hulk 20F and 99.
Well, guess what? If we get one more patron on our show, we're doing the next part of Hulk.
Oh,
yes.
no.
Yep. We're
That's
committed now if it happens.
Russell's a whore. He'll do it for money, kids. Yes.
Your mother's a whore.
He'll get down on his knees and do that Hulk 2099.
Your mother's a whore. Your mother's a whore.
Frank Miller's like, I have no part of this episode. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, Lilith's not here. We got to bring up Rob Liefeld. Rob Liefeld.
Oh. I think she had enough of him last month.
Yeah, that's all right. We only got one more part of Heroes Reborn to do, and it's that Jim Lee Iron Man stuff.
Oh, right. Yeah.
See, and nobody can actually walk in a Rob Liefeld comic because their feet don't exist.
They just spin like ballerinas.
I was going to say either that or they tip over because their feet are so small.
They're just walking on stubs. Like they're like Mr. Krabs.
in that Rob Liefeld world, I don't know what's smaller on a woman, her feet or her waist.
Oh God.
Toothpick waist.
You give her a hug, she's snapping in half. That's just
A little bit of top heaviness going on there too. That waist shouldn't possibly support that rack.
that's gotta be a drop.
I know. Oh yeah. All right, so the other three defenders make it to the middle of the Pacific where they were looking. Look, Hulk just like cruising on Surfer's board.
Yeah, looking very dejected.
Over there yet?
Yeah.
And then Dr. Strange is like, no, they're under the water. And Hulk's like, oh, I didn't even know you meant actually in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. So basically they drop Hulk in the ocean, and he's like, and then Doctor Strange casts a spell so they can all breathe and talk underwater.
It's like the Aquaman movie where they
Yeah.
talk in those
air
bubbles.
Yeah.
I guess that was clever.
Well, I guess you're gonna watch a whole 2-hour plus movie of people going
Subtitles for everything. Yeah.
well, I don't want to. I don't know. I don't want to pick on Amber Heard, but didn't that movie shit the bed?
I actually really liked that movie. I thought that was one of the better outputs from DC in the last few years.
You know what? I actually liked most of the movie. I said the only person I didn't like was Jason Momoa. So it's like I like the whole movie except for the main character.
Yeah. Something stinks.
Oh, change them sheets.
Johnny Depp's used to getting sucked into a bed, so it's like
with his fake French accent. I remember when you were on TV, boy, you didn't have that French accent.
Yeah.
21 Jump Street.
21 Jump Street, that's right.
Oh yeah, and then there's some kind of impenetrable field around the base, so the defenders are trying to get through there.
Eventually they do.
Doctor Strange is like, I can't get us in, and the Hulk says, "Fuck up, Steve. There's a lot to be said for sheer brute force, taken from a man who knows."
He's bashing on the side of the thing.
But then it opens up, and they're like, I assume we're being invited.
And Shanzar is there with Lucian Astor. And he says, "Welcome. I was beginning to think I would have to raise a beacon for you to find me."
Oh yeah, and to get the whole, we're on the cusp of the golden age, blah blah blah. It waits for the body of the Wild One, imprisoned here millennia ago by Neptune the Olympian. It waits for the Wild One's essence to be called back from beyond, so that his dark majesty may claim this plane as his own.
Ooh, dark majesty.
And then they just throw a bunch more demons at the defenders.
Yeah, all these people have been turned into demons and have become Shanzar's.
Well, yeah. At first, Doctor Strange is like, hold back, because they're transformed innocent people. But then at some point, Doctor Strange is like, wait a minute. He's like, I'm telling you. He says their human souls are completely gone. The demonic presences have consumed them, so there is no turning them back. So he's like, Hulk, you can cut loose now.
Yeah, they are forever lost.
So the Hulk says, "That's what I thought you meant." He goes, "Watch me, boys. I'm good at this stuff."
He's thrashing all those demons. And together they're able to fight off the demonic horde together. Yeah, they vanquish them.
But then yes, what's his name? Shanzar, yeah, conjures some kind of mystic blade and stabs the surfer.
Yeah. Actually wounds him.
Yeah, because he's like bleeding out his mouth and wherever else, and I guess that's what they needed was the surfer's blood. Because everyone runs to the surface, and then yeah, but they free Rick Jones' Namor. But then they're like, "Oh, we got oh, here's the Wild One in his flying red convertible."
Yes, here he comes. He goes, "Let's get busy."
That's the Wild One, Russell.
Boy, he's wild like an animal.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, did you see the license plate on the front of the car? Justin says, "Oh, you devil."
Oh, you devil. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Letter O, letter U, devil. Oh,
Yeah.
So yeah, this agent of chaos looks like Fonzie or something,
Yeah, he does. This is a powerful demonic force. Looks like somebody who should be revving up his engine in 1955.
Well, if he's ever in the MCU, we can get Peter, or not Peter. We can get Henry Winkler to play him.
The Wild One.
So yeah. So they go where? Wait, where are they going? Wasn't it Hawaii? Oh yeah, he's headed for
think
the
it is Hawaii.
Hawaiian Islands. Yeah,
Yeah.
because they chase him down there, and then they get to the island, and he's just sitting there with all these demons and fire. And he's like, "Welcome to Fantasy Island."
He's sitting there with an umbrella and a drink, and everything's on flames around him. He's surrounded by more demons. His car is parked right there. Yeah, and that's where it leaves off.
Mm-hmm. Yep. To be continued in the Doctor Strange annual.
Concluded, yeah.
And then the first backup story. You want to guess what it is, Russell?
Is it top 10 villains?
The Silver
You got it.
Surfer's greatest foes.
All right.
As brought to you by Pip the Troll.
Wow. All right. So here I go. I'm going to
Okay.
guess. So this
All
is
right.
Silver Surfer.
Hold on.
And this is 92,
Mhm.
right? All right. So I'm going to guess, since it was 92, that Morgue is not on the list. Or Tyrant. I think they came in 93. I
Yeah.
think they came in 93. Okay. So that evens it up, or that, all right. Anyway,
Mhm.
Thanos.
Yes.
Okay. Mephisto.
Yes.
You just did 1 and 2.
Yeah.
All right. Lord Reptile.
Captain
Or
Reptile. Yep.
Captain
He is,
Reptile.
5, I think. Yeah.
Okay. I really got to think about this. Galactus.
Yep. Number 3.
Okay. Doctor Doom.
No.
No.
Ooh, okay. I thought maybe, stealing your powers would constitute you being on the top 10 list. but-
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's a clue. Stay more current than 1992. I'd say.
Yeah. I might be tapped out.
Oh, well, a few of these are pretty obscure too. On
Yeah.
this list.
Okay.
Well, number 10 is so weird because Pip even says, "I don't know who this broad is," and the editor's note says, "But you can find out in Silver Surfer 66 on sale in 2 weeks."
Oh, so
Yeah.
it's a new character.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
A dark-haired woman, and they're just like, "Oh, who is it? I don't know."
I don't know.
2
We
weeks.
got to read this and find out.
Is Terrax on there?
No,
Okay.
which is strange too.
And-
Yeah.
I don't even know number 9, the collection agency.
Yeah, I don't remember them either.
Some
All
kind of
right.
mercenaries
There's
or
some
something.
type of-
Yeah.
I
But,
give
yeah.
up. I give up.
Okay, so 10 was that woman. 9 was the collection agency.
Mhm.
8 is the collector.
Okay.
7 is the champion, who was another elder.
Oh yeah.
The dude with the wrestling belt.
Yeah.
6 is Midnight Sun. Do you remember that guy?
That's
He's got the dinner plates on his hand.
And the fedora hat and the
Yeah, that guy.
kind of.
yeah,
Kind of.
he didn't appear a whole lot. Yeah. Yeah, and 5 was Captain Reptile. 4 is the Stranger.
Okay.
3 is Galactus. 2 is Mephisto, and number 1 is Thanos. Yeah,
All right. Well, I got what?
you did good.
I got 4 of them. 3 of them.
Yeah, you did good.
And then the next one is oh lord, it's a Fire Lord story where he basically yelling at Nebula because
Mm.
she destroyed his planet, but she's like, "Oh, that should get on our way. Here, let's get it on."
Yeah.
Let's get it on.
Yeah.
I mean, she's locked up in prison, but of course, the outfit she's wearing is very tight. So
Mhm.
And this is before Nebula was burned up by Thanos.
Yeah. She doesn't
she-
look like.
yeah, I know.
She's not a cyborg.
And
Yeah.
again, back then, she wasn't Thanos' daughter. She was
The granddaughter, right?
It's like I think it was even further than that. I think it was like a grand niece or something.
Oh,
It was
okay.
like, yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
yeah, it was kind of weird. Yeah.
And she briefly gets the gauntlet during the
Mm-hmm.
story.
does.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love that.
But they just showed like she was like abused in childhood and stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
it's like, oh, I guess we can't completely blame her for killing a whole planet because she was abused as a child. It's like,
Yeah. That one's good too. That's another Ron Mars script.
Now was this like before he took over the series full time, or was he writing the series right now?
I think he was writing the series then, or
I think he might have been.
maybe he had just started. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think Jim Starlin had left by that point.
Because it must be around issue 60 because it said that on that email it said check out who this is in Silver Surfer 66 in 2 weeks. So.
And the last annual was written by both Starlin and Mars, like the last annual we read on the show. So
Yeah, Life Form. Yeah,
yeah,
2 years before this. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, is that the last story? So we get
that's the last one.
Get a bunch of pinups after that.
Yeah, some gorgeous pinups. There's a John Buscema, a Jim Lee.
Is there a Delphi one?
Surprisingly, no. She's not wearing that magenta bodysuit in this. Yeah. Jim Starlin did a pinup, and Ron Lim. Yeah, some great little pinups in here.
Oh yeah, Ron Lim's like a double page. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all of the Heralds of Galactus at that point.
Oh,
yeah.
I like that.
Oh, here's something that looks good. The subscription page. Remember we used to get these, Justin? A subscription page.
Oh yes, yeah.
Hey, it was 96 cents a copy.
See if I can show Russell this.
Oh,
yeah, look at that.
I love it. They have made a figure of everyone on that page except for
Airwalker. Yeah, Airwalker. Who I love.
We need an Airwalker figure.
We do. I'll buy it. If you make it, I'll buy it, Marvel. You listening?
I've got the Frankie Ray. I've got Morg, who wasn't even in that picture. Terax, Firelord, Surfer. I just need Airwalker.
So come on, Marvel. Give him what he needs. Airwalker, Texas Ranger. Come on.
This is the John Buscema one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You guys should definitely, if you ever do the what is that story called?
The one right after that is good too, Justin.
The Surfer is something to do. It's the Herald.
The Herald Ordeal. The Silver Surfer story.
Where they're all teaming up to. Yeah, they're all the Heralds team up to fight Morg and Galactus. That's one of my favorite stories. If you ever do that on Marvel Tales, I'm in.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll have to do some Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I love that Herald Ordeal story.
Especially that 90s stuff.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites too. Yeah.
And it's not a part of that, but Ron Mars did write it. The one-off during Infinity Gauntlet where he battles the Rhino.
Oh yeah.
That's a great issue. That's a great issue. Anyway, I'm not hijacking anymore.
No, I'm just pulling up my copy. I'm trying to find Doctor Strange Annual 2 here.
Oh yeah, this one is on the app.
Oh yeah, it is on the app. Yeah, so
this one is on the app.
Do it on the
Marvel Limited.
Yeah.
Do we have a synopsis for this one, Phil?
I don't. Let me double check. I think I'm pretty sure the only one that had a synopsis was the Hulk Annual.
I think I'll do a lot better on the top 10 villains with this one because I've read a lot more Doctor Strange.
I think you will too. I think you'll get most of them.
Yeah, no. The only thing they give you is like the the advertisement. The Defenders face off against the Wild One, Shanzar, and Lucian Aster.
Yeah.
Lucian Aster is such a. We need a demonic sounding name.
Yeah. I guarantee you he changed it. He wasn't born Lucian Aster.
Oh man, I'm looking at these credits. There's a lot of alphabet soup here.
Oh yes.
Yeah. No, writers Roy Thomas, penciler MC Wyman, inker ER Cruz, color colors Kevin Tinsley, letterer Michael Higgins, and editors Mike Rockwitz and Barry Dutter. I have to say, because again, it's only a 4-issue crossover instead of like the big ones, but I don't know. Sometimes on a crossover, when you have different writers, sometimes stuff gets lost or just veers off the map. But I think we had 3 different writers, and I think they did a good job at like keeping a coherent story,
keeping a nice flow to the story.
But again, there's only 4 parts, and not like 22 parts. Like Atlantic or something.
Right. Yeah.
These smaller events are way better, I think. Like in the long run,
Well, I think they learned their lesson, because it was like the first year they did Evolutionary War, then they did Atlantis Attacks, and did they only do the 2 big ones, or was there another one? But after
Inferno,
X of Vengeance.
Well, Inferno actually wasn't in annuals; it was like in X.
It was
and
just
spilled out to everyone's book.
Yeah,
It was more like
and X of Vengeance was just regular books too. But as far as annual events goes, I think Atlantis Attacks is still the biggest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but then, like, thankfully, they just started to do like X-Men had their own events where they were just like Executioner's Song and
right. And the Avengers had their
Fall
own
of the
event.
Mutants.
Yeah.
or they just started like pairing people together for like randomly, because like Life Form,
like with Life Form,
or like remember the System Bites wrestles, like Wonder Man's annual.
I have some of the System Bites ones.
Wonder Man, Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, I love it.
That's so funny when you add like Guardians of the Galaxy to one of those crossovers, because it's like, okay, our menace is going to go to sleep for 1,000 years and then rear its head again.
Yes, in an alternate timeline, no less.
Oh, I know. All right.
Stuff.
I don't know. It's almost hard. It's harder to find stuff on the actual Marvel app than it is.
But Russell, we have a great opening 2-page spread here.
Yeah.
The Defenders coming into conflict with the Wild One, Shanzar, and Lucian Astor with a horde of demons.
Hot spell.
Yeah. And the Wild One's just sitting there chilling in a lawn chair with a drink. He's not even bothered that the Defenders are rushing in to attack him.
Wow.
Okay, I'm there. Hulk's still in those shorts, although they look more like swim trunks now.
Yeah, he's steadily lost more and more.
Let's go for a dip.
He's got those big boots on still.
Those big boobs. Big boots.
Kingpin class.
Kingpin's just hears that.
Hey, what's your cup size? A, B, C, D, or Kingpin?
It's Z.
K for Kingpin. But yeah, Doctor Strange is like, oh, we have to win, and or else it's all or nothing. And Hulk's like, we gotta try. But yeah, so basically the Wild Ones that activated extinct volcanoes and turning people into demon slaves.
Yeah. He's trying to precipitate, of course, a massive worldwide apocalypse, of course, as demonic.
And the Defenders are basically trying to tell Lucian and
Shanzar.
It's like, what do you think is going to be left after he does this? You're going to be presiding over nothing.
Mm-hmm. And Namor in Rick's body launches himself at Shanzar,
punching it out with his own body. So yeah, it's a big fight scene, and then the others are Hulk and Doctor Strange are fighting demons, and the Serpent.
Yep.
But these are newly possessed people, so he's like, take it easy because we can change these ones back.
Right, these ones can still be saved, so don't kill them all. The Wild One reaches into a portal and grabs this flaming guitar, pulls it out of the portal. And aims it at none other than Lucian Astor. He's like, you want to know something, Astor? You're really starting to get on my nerves. I think maybe I'll zap you before I do them.
And then Shanzar zaps Namor at one point, and Rick Jones is back in charge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is a good like 3-panel scene where like the Hulk's just coming at the wild one, and like none of the demons can like slow him down. They're all pounding on him, and he's just trudging
He's just
through.
shrugging them off. Yeah, like insects.
He's juggernauting his way through there.
Yeah, yeah, totally.
I love how the Hulk says, "I got an idea, wild man. How about you stick your head between your legs and kiss your butt goodbye?" And the wild one goes, "Cool image, Hulkster. And unlike most mortals, I could actually do that if the mood struck me."
I love that line from the Hulk.
So if he's that flexible, why is he leaving the house? Oh yeah, that stupid guitar. Jeez.
Yeah. Doctor Strange prevents the Wild One from killing Aster with a spell. He shields him, but at the cost of himself. The feedback from the spell knocks out Doctor Strange temporarily.
Oh yeah, you get to end to save Doctor Strange. Hulk picks up Silver Surfer and whips him at the Wild One.
Yeah, he hurls him at him. Yeah, he said, "Come here, Surfy."
And Surfer goes, "You could have hurled yourself at him." And Hulk says, "Nah, I got my new spandex and I didn't want to screw it." Hulk's a fashion plate.
The Wild One summons his crazy car, which comes along and rams into the Hulk and the rest of the Defenders all at once.
But now it kind of looks like a Porsche. It has the roof and everything.
Yeah, it's metamorphosed a little bit since the last issue.
But yeah, then they wake up. Is that Shanzar's dimension? I forget. Is that Shanzar's dimension? They wake up in another dimension, and Namor looking Namor again.
Yep.
Namor's looking like Namor, but meanwhile, Shanzar's still looking like Namor too. So
it's a little confusing. Yeah,
because him and Aster are basically locked in this dimension with a bunch of demons.
Yeah. Actually, this may be the realm that the Wild One came from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they all basically come to a truce that they, try to defeat the Wild One.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, even Shanzar realizes that what he has unleashed cannot be controlled. And if he ever wants to do anything of import on this planet, there has to be something left for it.
And this time, it seems like Namor has his body back, but now Rick Jones is in charge of Namor's body. Boy, the job Justin dreams about, being in charge of Namor's body.
Yeah. And a dad here and a dad there.
He's got to inspect every last molecule of that.
That's right. Up close and personal.
Are those ankle wings, or are you just happy to see me?
Excuse me, sir. I have to step out a moment. I've been feeling a little HRD. HARD.
Whoa.
The hard master.
Honk if you're horny.
Sex on the mind.
Ray's like, I don't care. Just don't play the Batman drop.
Anything but that.
So yeah, they're all teaming up on the Wild One, and he's zapping them all. But then when he zaps Doctor Strange, no, it's actually Lucian Aster.
Mm-hmm.
So
he hits him with what he thinks is a lethal blast.
Yeah, they kind of throw the Wild One into Shanzar's dimension. Because remember, it's composed of ultra dense material.
And Shanzar actually kind of looks like himself, I guess, in his own dimension. He's got like pointed ears and long hair, and he looks more kind of demonic, I guess.
And then Shanzar and Doctor Strange team up to cast spells on the Wild One, and so basically he's getting crushed by the forces of this dimension.
And warped.
Exactly. But then Shanzar's playing it in a double cross, but then it's like, no, there's the rest of the defenders. So
Yep.
basically all just blast them or punch them.
Blast them and punching and just sodomizing them all.
That too. Just for good measure.
But I mean, eventually Shanzar agrees to like lock the dimension and stuff, and so the wild one can't get out.
He realizes he can't beat them,
Mhm.
and he can't really do anything more to them, so he just agrees to send them home.
So they all come fly. The defenders come flying out of this portal, and I love Hulk is it Hulk or Surfer? One of them saying, "What's with the rough landing?" And Namor says, "Shanzar's dense dimension spat us out like seeds."
Yeah, and the islands are going back to normal now that the wild one is gone, and all the people are changing back to normal from demons, and Hulk slaps Rick Jones on the back. He says, "The defenders were the greatest, right, Subby?" And he sends him flying into the sand. Turns out that it's not Namor anymore; it's Rick Jones.
Oh yeah, because it's probably because of the ongoing book. Because I think they might have mentioned this in the Hulk annual, where it's like Namor was like wandering around with the amnesia, but now that everything's back to normal, I guess they don't know where he's at, but he's back out there wandering around with the amnesia.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's basically the end, with Hulk and Rick leaping to the airport or whatever.
Yeah, and then Silver Surfer takes off, and Steven's the only one left.
Oh yeah, and the Pantheon were burning all the Spelling Made Easy or whatever books.
Oh yes, yeah. all the copies are gone. Yeah.
Oh, did you catch the typo though? Because Hulk's talking about, hey, it'll be good to see Betty again, and Rick says, yeah, now that Marla is back.
Marla.
Calls her Marla. I'm like,
Ooh.
forgot your wife's name.
That's
50 lashes.
He's sleeping on the couch.
Marla. Damn.
Roy Thomas not doing his homework.
Who the hell is Marla?
Oh, baby, I swear, there's the Submariner in my head. Oh.
I could go with somewhere, but I'm not.
Something tells me it'd be a Justin joke, eh?
It's so salty.
Wow.
It's so salty.
Yeah, seawater, yeah.
Couple balls down the gob.
Couple of balls down the gob. Whoa, that's pretty damn big.
It has to
How big it is.
survive those crushing ocean depths.
It's a lot of meat. Sucking the life force.
I haven't heard that one for a long time.
Sucking the life force.
Boy, all these drops from Ray.
Go ahead, throw it in.
I love it.
Tricky Dicky. The big bazooka. A big unit.
They're all dick jokes.
I know.
Sausage.
That's what I said. He's not the high priest of Conchu. He's the high priest of sausage.
He's the hard master.
Sausage. The hard master. Exciting times to be a pimp.
All right. So what did we all think of the main story?
I liked it. I liked the art actually a lot. It kind of reminded me of John Buscema a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
In places. Yeah.
Well, it sounded like a blast.
And Russell, you'll never guess what the first backup is.
Top 10 Doctor Strange villains.
And I swear, every annual in 92 did this because Armor City was 92, right? Justin?
Last time? It was.
Those all had top 10.
That must have been the theme for 92 or something. Yeah.
I'm going to have to look up the Spider-Man annuals because I wonder, were they here's the top 10 villains. Here's more 10 villains.
Here's more top 10 villains.
I was going to say, they did the top 10 villains in his Atlantis Attacks annual. Spider-Man.
I know. But he always had at least 3 annuals a year. He could have done 30
Yeah, right.
All right, so I got to put my thinking cap on. Here we go.
Okay.
I think there's some no-brainers here. Obviously, Dormammu,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Baron Mordo,
Mm-hmm.
Nightmare,
Yep.
Umar.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, now this is where it gets a little bit trickier. I don't know if he'd be on the list, but I'll throw him out there. Dweller in Darkness.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he is. Yep.
All right. Let's see. Oh, damn.
Got some funky names here.
Yeah.
I'll give you a clue about one of these, Russell, and see if your memory's working. One of these is a character that we were going to do a Tombs of Evil spotlight on at one point.
I cannot remember his name.
Okay.
I cannot remember his name. It's
Earthona.
Yes.
Yeah,
Damn. I can.
yeah.
I could see him, but I
Yeah.
couldn't. You know what? Let me just.
Oh, I thought it would have been a certain other character. Okay.
Oh, that's not helping me at all back there.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
I don't know if he'd be on the list because I don't think anybody knew his name. I don't think anybody knew his name until later, but I will say Caecilius.
No.
Okay. All right. Damn. Oh, Silver Dagger.
Yes.
Okay. How many more are left?
One,
got,
I'd say 1, 2, 3, 4.
3.
4, I
I think 3 more.
They don't just list like the mindless ones as a villain. do
No.
they?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, here's a
These are-
clue. One of them is related to someone you already named.
Huh. Well, I said Baron, or not Baron. I said Umar and Dormammu.
Mhm.
Those brother.
Oh
and
no, wait,
sister.
never mind. You did say Umar. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Is Dracula one?
No, but close.
Close.
Baron
Close.
Blood?
No.
No. Think
uh,
older. Think older than Dracula.
Varney?
Yes.
Yes.
Varney. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
So you only got 2 left. All right.
Think Big Eye.
Shumagorath.
Yes.
And one more.
Now he only needs number 4.
No, it's that high on the list too.
Yeah.
Is Doom?
Wait, you cut out. What'd you say, Doom?
Is it Doom?
No.
Okay.
That's his go-to.
I might.
Think demonic,
Well, I mean,
demonic villain.
Demonic villain.
Think more than one.
Mephisto.
You already-
No, I'm surprised, but no.
No, actually, he's not on this list, is he? Yeah.
Demonic Doctor Strange villain.
Think more than one face.
2 faces, yeah.
2 faces.
And one of them's not on his head.
I don't know.
Satanish.
Oh fuck!
See, he's got a face in his belly.
Yeah. Satanish. Of course. Damn, I did good though.
You did really good, especially Silver Dagger. Yeah.
Oh, this annual is on the app, so Russell, you should read this because guess who's in the next backup?
Ooh.
Oh, Rintra.
Oh, Rentra, my
Yeah,
guy.
It's a Roy Thomas story, Rintra.
He's
And
one
it's
of my
great too. It's a great
one of my
there's,
favorite idiots.
There's even a panel with Rom in a flashback.
Ooh,
Rom
that had
is
to be
face paint.
that had to be cutting it close then. Like
I
when
know.
did
I'm surprised this was actually on the app.
Yeah,
like
when-
92? Like they still
Yeah.
had the rights to that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they just put that one in there, you know. They weren't checking to see if they still had those rights.
Oh, I can't wait for next year, man. We're gonna cover some of that when those Rom the buses come out. Yeah.
Yes. That's gonna be so good.
Now I want to do a whole show where we just look at those annuals from this year and I try to name the top 10 villains.
There's still probably going to be a half a dozen more of them from '92.
Oh, next time we do annuals, yeah, we should let Russell know. You can even send in You can either join us or send in feedback. Be like, okay, here's my top 10 guesses.
Yeah, just shoot me an email like who the hero is, and I'll just yes.
Oh,
Who
yeah,
I love that. Yeah.
Is it Doom?
He could literally be on every list.
I
He
know.
could. And he should be. All right, he should be.
Well, see, the Hulk one was a little strange because it wasn't just villains. It was, Wolverine was on there. The Thing was on there.
Yeah, and himself,
humanity was on there.
Yeah. Greatest adversaries of the Hulk, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, and then the next backup, but we get another Baron Blood story, but this one is Doctor Strange's brother.
Yeah, the other Baron Blood.
Yeah,
and his lingerie loving girlfriend. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yep. Steamy.
Again,
that's a good one too.
In this crossover, 2 Baron Blood backups, and both have half naked women in them.
Yes. Yeah.
Nothing revs a woman's engine like a vampire, I guess. Yeah.
That's right. Especially a vampire in spandex.
That is the thing, unless you're Varney. Ain't nobody slobbering over old Nosferatu over there.
I don't know, man. There's always some freak in the whatever.
Oh, there's a woman I work with that has an unnatural, very sexual, tense relationship with Freddy Krueger, and I don't mean like Robert Englund. I mean Freddy Krueger,
the character himself.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, lady, you stay away from me. That's.
So she literally took it as 1-2 Freddy's coming for you.
1-2 Freddy's coming in you. All right. 3-4, better lock that back door.
Keep going. I think Justin's about to fall out of that chair.
5-6, grab a big dick.
Time for Phil's favorite game. Knock Justin out of that chair.
One of these days we're going to do it, Philip. We're going to knock him out of that chair.
I know it's going to happen. I know it is.
I thought mentioning big penis would have locked him out of that chair. Ooh.
Quick, Justin, look behind you. It's a cock.
Oh, and then the next backup. And again, for the second time in this crossover, we get a woman in the bathtub, but this time
it's Clea.
Yeah.
I do love Clea.
Yeah, this is a good little backup with her too. Yeah.
So yes, you get some Clea cleavage if you're into that.
Yep.
Yeah, nothing like a busty warlord. Yeah,
that's right. She's rocking those 90s shoulder pads in this one, though.
Oh yeah, she wearing that purple outfit. Yeah.
Charlize Theron.
We'll see that by 2027 probably.
That's
and stuff.
That's never coming out.
Yeah. We'll have to do an animated one. She can just do the voice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so yeah, that's all your annuals.
We reached the end of Return of the Defenders.
Woo!
So what are your overall thoughts, guys?
I liked it. I mean, the story, like I said, it was a cohesive story, even though we had 3 writers, and I mean, all the art was good. I would say, I mean, the Doctor Strange one was probably the weakest art for me, but again, it still wasn't bad, but it's like that Gene Colan one from Armor City. It's like it wasn't bad, but it's like I don't understand why you would end the crossover on that art.
Right, it didn't fit the flow of the rest of it.
I don't know. Yeah.
Well, I only read the one and had the other ones told to me, but it sounded like a really fun story.
Mm,
Lots of goofiness, like the good kind of goofiness.
yeah.
And the villain seemed like a hoot. No pun intended, Justin. Hope I didn't offend your people.
No,
But,
not at all. Not at all.
but no, it sounded like fun, and the panels you guys showed me look really cool. Hulk rampaging through those demons was amazing.
Got a lot of sassy Hulk in this, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he had some great sass in this.
yeah. That sounds like fun. I wish I could have read the whole thing, but
Yeah, you could read the last part.
yeah.
Yeah. If you ever see it in the dollar bin, I'd pick it up because I think you'd like some of the backups too in some of these. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd buy them just for those top 10 villains things.
Oh,
in the
true.
back.
Yeah.
But do you remember, Phil, who the Spider-Man ones were?
No.
My God.
I don't remember.
They were like, so this was early 90s, so but
Venom.
they had the burglar on there.
The burglar?
Yeah.
And
I think it's coming back to me, yeah.
and
Was this in the Atlantis Attacks annual?
yep.
Yeah.
And number 2 was Doc Ock. And number 1 was a tie
Oh, really? Between
the Green Goblin and the Hobgoblin.
oh.
Who's writing this? You?
Yeah. Well, if you think about it, we're coming off the 80s when the Hobgoblin actually meant something.
Oh yeah.
True.
And-
that was what 1990 was Atlantis Attacks annuals.
Yeah, I think yeah.
Mhm.
So Venom had showed up though.
Yeah, I don't know if Venom was on the list.
Wow.
If he was like towards the back, which is crazy.
Well, that's like when they like were still taking it easy on Venom. He'd show up like once a year. And,
Yeah.
I preferred that, to be honest with you.
And definitely Carnage wasn't around yet.
Right. Yeah.
I'm sure Mysterio and Electro and Craven were on. I don't even think Kingpin was on the list, and that's.
Vulture.
I know Kingpin's more associated with Daredevil now, but
Uh-huh.
he started in Spider-Man.
Started out as a Spider-Man villain.
Yeah.
I bet the Vulture's on that list.
I'm sure he is. Yeah.
That'd be funny if they did like the 10 bustiest Spider-Man villains, and all women, and then Kingpin it was like number 1.
You've got Scream, and you've got
the White Rabbit,
and, Menace, and Lady Octopus, and then there's Kingpin right there.
Goblin Queen.
No, Goblin Queen, yeah. I don't know if you count Silver Sable as a villain. She's not really a villain, but
well, no.
Oh no, they didn't even do the top 10. They did the top 30. I'm looking at this. Oh, that's right.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah, because they did a couple. They did like a couple each page. It was like Fred. It was a.
Fred
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fred Hembeck. Oh my God.
Because yeah. The first one was Red Skull. I'm like, oh my lord.
Oh
yeah.
What?
You killed my parents, you dirty rat.
It was number 30, and then number 29 was a Crime Master.
Oh my God!
Crime Master. Ugh.
Is Mr. Big on there or
Man Mountain Marco?
Man Mountain Marco?
Sin Eater's 28. Lord.
Oh God!
Sin
Poor
Eater.
Gene DeWolf.
Spider Slayer's probably on there, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking. Cyborg Silvermane's on there.
Oh God.
So, yeah.
I bet Shocker didn't even make the list.
No, Shocker is on there. Shocker is on there.
Okay, good.
Beetle.
Good. I love
number 24 is Shocker.
Wow.
I bet the Beatles on there.
I'm not. Oh, you know what? I don't think he's on here.
What about Jacqueline?
Number 21. The Juggernaut.
The Juggernaut.
Okay. Yeah. You
because
had
when
one
I think
really
of Spider-Man
famous
villains,
story.
I think of Juggernaut.
You had one really famous story where you fought the Juggernaut, so we're just gonna throw him on there.
Okay, they're not even trying. Number 20, the Human Fly. Come on.
Oh God.
Carrion, the Jackal, of course.
Oh.
Tarantula, Rhino, Puma.
I love Puma.
Lizard, Electro, Mysterio, Sandman. Oh God. Okay, here we go. Number 16. Is that number 16? Oh wait, no, number 10, J. Jonah Jameson.
Oh, well, makes sense.
Number 9 was the burglar.
I'll accept that.
9 was the burglar. Number 8 was Venom.
Oh, 8.
Maybe because he was so new. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because so here are the guys who were higher up on the list at closer to number 1 over Venom. Scorpion, Vulture. Oh, here we go. Number 5, Doctor Doom.
Oh,
Yeah.
There
there you go. Yeah.
Number 4, his busty self. Kingpin is on the list. Number 4.
Oh,
Okay,
number 4.
all right.
All right.
Oh my lord. Number 3, Craven.
What?
Well, last hunt.
Oh, well, this was after. Yeah, this was just a couple years after that. So
Craven's last hunt, so maybe they're just giving he's dead. Let's give him.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 was
That was a big
Doc,
story,
like you said, and then number 1 was both goblins. Yeah.
Oh man.
I guess Demo Goblin wasn't around yet.
No, not very. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because again, this was the Atlantis Attacks Amazing Spider-Man annual, so
Yeah, that list has come a long way in 30 years.
27 Hammerhead.
Oh God.
Hammerhead.
The old Magia.
Tombstone.
Tombstone's not on this list either. No, it's Chameleon, Hydro Man.
Hydro Man.
Named
Well, the funny thing is, you could have had 3 different Green Goblins on that list.
That's true.
Oh yeah, Norman, Harry, and Bart Hamilton.
Yeah.
Good old
Bart.
Dr. Bart.
No Bart.
Was no Man Wolf on the list, right?
No.
No Man Wolf. No Sabretooth.
Oh, they were saving Sabretooth for the X-Men. Yeah, they were. Or at least the Wolverine or something.
Yeah, if Wolverine had his own. Yeah. Well,
all right. So we
That
talked.
was fun, guys.
That's what we should do. We should do the list, take all the annuals with top 10 villains and be like, okay, in 1992, here was the top 150 villains of Marvel.
Right.
I
Do a
bet
whole episode just on that.
I mean, I would be so happy about that. It would be
we got to talk Lilith into doing a Salty and Petty when she gets back. Oh, yeah.
It'd be like a game show for me.
Yeah, superhero trivia night. I'd love that.
I'm trying to think
spin the wheel, be like, okay, Russell, guess Captain America's number 6 top 10.
Oh, well, that makes it a lot harder.
When it's randomized.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Well, no, just having to guess the actual number.
Yeah. We'll have to be like, okay, do this list.
Yeah.
I think Fantastic Four would probably be pretty easy. They're top 10. But
Doom number 1.
Yeah.
I think Captain America would be pretty easy.
I mean, Fantastic Four top 3's got to be Doom, Galactus, and Mole Man. I mean,
I don't know.
Or Annihilus.
Or I think Annihilus. Yeah.
And I'm sure Blastar's on the list.
Red Ghost is probably on the list.
Skrulls, just Skrulls in general.
Right.
Yeah.
Skrulls in general, yeah.
What's his name? With the Wizard?
Oh yeah.
Oh right.
The Frightful Thor.
Yeah. Facade.
Yeah. No. No one talks about Facade anymore. It's dead and buried, Justin.
You talking about that Web of Spider-Man story?
No, it was a Fantastic Four one.
Oh yeah, that
with a really racist character named
really
Facade.
racist.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Spelled Fasaud.
I know who's on that Fantastic Four list. Psycho Man.
Oh
yes,
yeah.
Psycho Man is good.
With it being 92, Kristoff might be on the list.
I could see that being the case. He was still in power then.
Dragon Man?
Dragon Man, the Mad Thinker. Yeah,
the
Mad Thinker. Yeah.
Oh,
Kang.
Ramatut. Yeah,
Kang and Ramatut and Mortis and all that mess. Yeah. Yep.
All right, so
we can do this all night.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so Oh, that's right. This is the last. This will be the last episode of the month. So yeah. So next month we'll start September, and since Lil's on vacation, we're gonna be doubling up on the Marvel tales for the first 3 weeks of the month. So
Yeah.
you're gonna be getting double your Justin every week here. Kids.
Right.
A lot more than double. Well, he's gonna be on the Batman show every week. So we know Ray will hear that.
Yeah.
I know.
Busy guy.
That's a lot of Ray's favorite.
I know. Well, you know what? We're doing. You know, we're doing your buddy Azrael. So that's what I said. Ray should tune in because it's really not a lot of.
There's no Bruce Wayne involved here. Yeah.
You know, the only bigger fan of Batman than Ray is Noel.
Oh, I know.
Just Noel just idolizes Batman, you know,
and Azrael in particular.
Yeah, well, yes, Azrael's like a god among men, you know.
Yeah.
He's
an avenging angel, if you will.
Boys, April Fools, Ray and Noel, you should do a Batman show, just one episode. Come on.
Yes, a one-off.
Dark Knight, all to do with Batman.
Azrael is the punk rock Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that.
Go ahead, throw it in.
And you might be joining us for some of that, Russell, right? At the beginning of next year.
Oh yeah, because
when we start covering
the regular ongoing Azrael. Yeah.
Now, didn't he appear in that mini before he became Batman? Like
sort of Azrael, yeah.
That was his introduction.
Yeah, then he comes into the Bat books and it's like, oh yeah, we're training you, and then all of a sudden Bruce Wayne gets his back broken. He's like, yeah, okay, he can take over.
Yeah,
I broke my back. My back is broken. Final.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
We need Dr. Plot Resolver.
I know.
Throw him in a hole.
Oh God, that movie.
Boo.
Yeah, that movie sucks.
It does, and I can say that because I was in that movie.
Yeah, you were in it.
Were you really?
Me and my wife were in that stadium scene because they filmed it here.
No kidding. Oh, I didn't know that.
Probably don't see me on camera, but yeah, we were there because it was the thing. They filmed it was like the middle of summer, but they're like, yeah, bring your jacket. So it's supposed to be winter. So every time they turn the camera on, you have to put your jackets on. So I was
sweating to death.
Yeah, I know. And we went out to eat afterwards. We walked in the restaurant. I'm just like, give me as much water and tea, like iced tea as you can. I'm just like chugging water.
Drenched.
Burnt to a crisp. It's just sitting in the sun all day. I cannot tell you how many times I saw that damn kid sing the national anthem.
Oh my God. So like, did you actually like hear like were they when Bane is talking to the audience? Were you actually like?
Yeah, we did hear some of that, and like like when the floor of the stadium collapses.
Yeah,
of course that doesn't happen, but they put like these little things under the grass, and then they covered it with grass, and they just set them off, and you just hear the grass go boom, boom.
Oh, boom. That must have been cool.
Yeah, and then they brought out all the tumblers and stuff. It was pretty cool.
Nice, yeah, that's so cool. I didn't know that, Phil.
The only good part about that movie is that they. The only two good things about that movie is Anne Hathaway and the Scarecrow getting to be in all three movies, even if just for a second.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
I didn't even know, but I didn't know Jonathan Crane built the atomic bomb.
Surprise!
Well, I didn't know Harley Quinn was Barbie either, but because
Oh, nice. Oh, that's right. The two big movies in summer led by Batman villains. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Ray's bashing his head into the wall.
Barbenheimer.
I love Batman.
I love Barbie.
I love Batman.
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 Barbenheimer.
It was just a really nice package.
My favorite biscuit.
Out of the pouch.
Bubble boo boo. Because I know Lilith likes it long.
I love that part of the pouch one.
Ray's probably got some like bats that are the size of Batman over there. I mean, he lives in that toxic wasteland called Australia, where you've got spiders that can fly, You've got rabid chinchillas and kangaroos that if you look at them funny, they'll just beat your ass to a pulp. And
Mammals,
I don't want to
that have duck bills and lay eggs and have poison claws.
Yeah, I don't want to be anywhere where a bug is like the size of a dog. I just don't want it.
I know. That's like my wife's like, it'd probably be nice to live in Australia. I'm like, you can't handle a spider this big. You're gonna get a spider this big, you know?
Every day.
Yeah.
Oh crikey! Look at the size of that one.
Let's put a saddle on it and ride it.
We'll be like the sectars.
Ray's like, fine, just quit talking about Batman. All right, so next time on this show, we're going to be covering X-Men 20 through 22 from the 90s, and then the second episode that week we'll be covering Excalibur, the first 5 issues of the original Excalibur. Both of those Justin picks. So
yes, those are both my picks. Yeah, excited.
I was going to say, 90s Psylocke was hot because even the gay guys all like.
That's right. You can't argue with that logic.
All right.
Now, just real quick, we're doing this Energon universe thing. Did I miss it? And an issue 0 came out of Transformers.
Did it?
I saw a cover and it showed Optimus and it said 0 on it.
I don't know. I mean, unless that wasn't like a free comic book day issue or something, was it?
It could have been. I don't know, but I guess I could have brought this up off air.
I was gonna say. Hold on, Transformers. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything about an issue 0, so I don't know.
Maybe because the person that posted it went to San Diego Comic-Con. Maybe it was a giveaway type thing.
Maybe
that's an exclusive thing.
Yeah, like behind the scenes art or something.
Yeah. It'd be nice if they did do like a 0, if it just compiled like the Transformer stuff from that Void Rivals book,
like a summary of
like
all
a
that.
summary.
There's not a ton of it. I mean, yeah.
Anyway, I'm done hijacking the show.
All right. I was gonna say, so that's us. So that's all what we're doing next time. All right. So Russell or Justin, I mean, what are you guys doing on Gamma Charge coming up?
Slapping some meat. No, but what do we have coming up this month? Obviously, we're going to talk about the 3rd issue of Philip Kennedy Johnson's Hulk series, and we're going to start they're rebooting Sensational She-Hulk. We're going to start doing that, I think.
Nice.
I'm going to have to get the trade of the previous run because I didn't get a chance to read any of that. It's the same writer, so I'm sure there will be continuity. But I'd have to look at the schedule. Justin, you're more familiar with...
Yeah, I think what we have next is the new issue of number 3 and the Sensational She-Hulk. We're still covering the original Sensational She-Hulk.
The original.
Yeah,
that's going to be the Howard issues, right? Or it's the start of the Gerber
Steve Gerber issues. Yeah.
Oh, so don't even tell me. I know who's going to be there. I know.
those boobs scare him. But
scare me. Yes, absolutely.
And
all the time.
We might even hear an old friend on that show. You could even say that he
does he have a doctorate?
He's a doctor.
An honorary, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And a father.
With quintuplets.
Yeah, it's been a while since that guy.
That's true.
Got to talk to anybody.
He's been busy.
Busy.
Exactly.
I don't have a bong.
Close enough.
Well, other than that, I mean, you can find us on Tomes of Evil. We do Pathways, Sith show, and Etrigan's getting a podcast coming out this month. I just
Yes.
forgot to download the files, so Justin has to send them to me again. And
Well, don't forget Predator and P-Ray with the president of the Batman fan club.
of course, we do Predator and Prey with that guy and Sparky Malarkey. And Trapped in a World is somewhere off in the ether, but it'll return someday.
It will return, yeah.
Especially since it's the 50th anniversary of Howard the Duck this year.
Yes. I have a feeling that Trapped in a World is going to come back once school resumes.
With a vengeance.
That's my prediction.
And then, what else? Is that it?
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
doing
we covered it
Micronauts
all.
next year.
Yes.
But that's going to be on the Tomes of Evil feed.
Right.
And
But
then,
that'll just be a small show.
yeah.
Little tiny show.
I know a thing or two about being small. But but then coming tomorrow on your airwaves, I can tell you right now, is not the Lost Library of Legends.
Yes.
No.
Yes. No, if that Russell is correct. It's not coming out tomorrow.
But it's coming soon.
It is. Yes.
It's coming in September. I'm just not telling you what year.
You have to guess.
It's actually
whoever guesses.
It's actually being released in its entirety as a time capsule to be opened in 2100.
Yes, I've already recorded all the episodes. I'm just waiting.
And whatever mutant life forms are still alive here on Earth are going to uncover it and be like,
We have the building blocks of humanity.
Oh my lord! So you mean there's gonna just think if all these podcasts survive? You know, there's gonna be people post-apocalyptic just running around chanting, "Your mother's a whore."
we must make a sacrifice to our. I can't even get it out.
To the Frank Miller God.
I know. Well, that's what I said. I'm like, poor Charlie Esser. I mean, little did he realize that, you know, stuff that was going to outlive him.
Oh, I'm going to wear a gimp mask and murder people. Everyone loves cocaine. It's enjoyable, and somehow I got pregnant.
So you never know, man. I mean,
love it.
a lot of this
so
stuff
much.
is going to could outlive us, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you
That's part of the fun of it.
All
That's
right.
part of the fun of it.
But yeah, kids, so yeah, that's what everyone has coming up next. And again, you can find all the Capes and Lunatics stuff on the website, tubespace.io/Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network. That's tubespace.io/Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network. And this is where I let Justin usually do his plugs, but I think Russell did them all.
Yeah, he covered them all.
All right. So thank you for joining us for an extra long part 2.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us for an extra long number 2.
Fish him out of the commode.
So that's adding to the list. I'm pure and innocent, but I cannot podcast with Lilith, Justin, or Russell.
Ain't nothing innocent about you.
All right, kids. Come back next time and remember, hijacking no biscuits. Good night.